League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Flexes. With their flexes revealed, they pick up Rise, Xiaohu's champion of choice in the mid lane.
Getting Rise for Xiaohu's always going to be a pleasure to watch.
Still plenty of RNG fans there cheering on their team, but there might be a very quick level 1 skirmish. Say lockdown XX with us there. Body pop comes through as well. Ignites are ticking into Cloud Fiesta of a level 1, but the first blood's going to go to RNG. Ignite ticking onto Casa. He's perfectly fine. Blast code knocks Cat back over the wall. Flashing the fat part, locks him down. Double kill for Let Me. Boomerang's thrown left, right, and center. And RNG start the game.
Carry most of that, so Kone in mid.
Actually locking down Kone. What the heck happened there? Cat shows up to try and get a gank for himself, but now he's taking a ton of damage, looking for the lockdown. Xiaohu doesn't get that I expected out of Let Me. I expected a lot more having that lead going into the top lane against Lies.
I mean, that is one hell of an item build right now for that Nas. So he's not going to have an impact immediately, but he'll start to scale up and do a lot of damage from influencing the rest of the map. But they just totally saw that sword
Special
fly.
delivery. It's going to be beef and lamb today. So they try to lock down Cat, throws out the ultimate very early to stay alive. Ignite is on towards Casa, uses the stopwatch to stay alive. Teleport's coming through, triple flick from Chocho! Rise going to try and teleport them out of there, gets them back to safety as Cat will fall in the back half. Abel gets that first kill. Ming going to shadow dash all over the wall to get back to safety. There's much
means that everyone from TOP has to come here. It's a Hex Flash from Alistar, so they can.
Kone trying to go all in against Xiaohu, but Shadow Dash comes in from Ming. Casa gets the first kill. XX down, trouble forced to hop away as Cat goes in for a combo, but Xiaohu flashes out of it. Meanwhile, Chocho wants to join the fight as well, but XX is here as well, flashing over the wall. Knocks Let Me back, is going to try and skip away. Rift Herald wants to join the fight, smacks one of them, but he will fall. Chocho even there to secure the kill, but it goes over to Dr. Mundo.
Yeah, Mundo has a meeting to make, so the briefcase connects with Let Me, and he is going to have to see some grey screens for quite a while. That Blade of the Wrong King now completed for Let Me doesn't really make the difference when TOP were able to collapse on him. Great moves from TOP there. And ultimately, you saw Let Me, he didn't see. I think this is a cool compensatory factor for that.
Well, trying to lock down Casa. He's over the wall and tries to separate the team. XX forced to use his Lance Spite early. There's the Gargoyle Stone Play, keeping Casa nice and healthy, but not for long. RNG don't have the members to fight through this, but Cat does fall very low. Shadow Dash is going to go towards Lies. Let Me wants to join the fight.
Control, and TOP are just left to pick up the scraps, and that looks like a single kill.
There are only a few people there for RNG, but still able to hold their
here. He's coming. He's not coming.
He's over the wall, still getting locked down, but he jumps in for a fight himself. Xiaohu gets flicked back. Cat without his ultimate gets chunked out. Killed by RNG, and they find a pick for themselves.
I think the second that Cat started channeling
his stopwatch to keep Lies alive for a little bit longer as the rest of TOP group up. Meanwhile, Cat's being caught out, and RNG get the first pick of this fight. XX forced to use the ultimate. Lies stands on top of it. Will get a nice heal, but so does Xiao, a big shield as well. Oh, Casa can't quite find the body slam, but Torn is good. Abel falls. Kone with the damage. RNG now very low, forced to retreat. This is a good fight for TOP. They repel RNG, and big damage coming out from Kone. Chocho not done yet, tries to build a wall, separates the team, but Ming, there's teleport coming in from Abel. Casa just respawn but can't get to the pit, and TOP pick up Baron buff, securing it away from RNG. RNG trying to keep them here for now. Remember, XX doesn't have the ultimate, so if they get enough damage on the Kindred, they can kill them. Trying to keep them here still.
Xiao, that's just hitting those flicks no matter what as well. But the biggest problem here is that Xiaohu and Let Me are trying to kill Lies, and Lies still has done for XX. Nice flick.
Ming taking some damage. XX going forward, looking for the kill. Kone! From downtown gets the kill. Ming's the leader, and that's when both major objectives come on.
I think Let Me may prioritize the top wave at the same time, but we'll have to see how long it takes to get this Elder. I don't know if RNG can do this in time.
Elder dies too quickly. It's not as strong as Baron. True Shot Barrage looking for a cheeky steal doesn't work. Elder Dragon now for TOP. Yes, they only have one elemental, but they're looking for a fight. Cat's going to jump in here. Baron does go to RNG. Ming's going to come up in 6 seconds if he wants to try and stand united into a fight.
And you can see there's still vision for TOP, but it's a bit small as here comes the Rise. The big play is on. It's still going to be spotted, but they do it so quickly. It's just theirs. And that should lead them into control of the map, lead them into the potential Elder Dragon. RNG, that's Rise, and that's the Rise power.
The Elder Dragon, they are now playing this late game like they were meant to. Reading out of a textbook almost.
Yeah, TP have lost their window, and suddenly Cat may be caught here as well. Fights on.
Forced to use the ultimate. XX uses his ultimate very early. Lands with Spidey, gets some damage. Xiaohu's gone! They kill Rise! Meanwhile, Nara's inside the base, dealing good damage for RNG. Still looking for the fight themselves. Abel is very healthy. Has Ming as well as Castle leading the pack. XX no ultimate, gets popped. GA now being burnt. LeBlanc
still hitting.
is trying to go back to base. Teleport into this fight coming out from Nara as well. Abel left untouched the entire fight, and Stand United is going to be able to keep Castle's second Elder for TOP.
I don't think Letme's in range to hit that. Really upsetting as a Munina, but at the end of the day, maybe he doesn't want to hit it because he's also close to becoming Mega. Baron secured by play around the super minions. If they're able to do that, break 3 inhibitors, that's pretty much the game decided from them. And TOP, just desperation is all that's left.
That just doesn't feel like a 6-item Dr. Mundo at the moment. Every time Munina steps up, loses about half of his hit points. Now with every
Mundo, you bring the LeBlanc, you get map control. His caster's on.
They're trying to find Cat. Chocho doesn't get knocked back. Cat used the ultimate very early. In fact, a little bit too early. XX knows that there's a ward there, but they collapse on towards Chocho. That's going to be the first casualty here. RNG get the first pick. Xiaohu taking some damage, but XX throws out the ultimate way too early. TOP getting collapsed upon. Big taunt coming out from Ming. Abel over the wall on top of Kindred. That's another kill. Lies, he might be taking, but just doesn't have the damage. They have done it. They pulled TOP apart, split them across the map, kill everybody, and now they're moving towards the Nexus.
And it's brain games from Royal Never Give Up. They get the easy victory at 51 minutes, and they play TOP for the Fools.
Tactical victory, Summoners. They pick up the win, 2-0 against TOP.
The Baron was the win condition for TOP Sports, and they saw their moment. They said, this is when we hit the objective. RNG, they use once again the Rise ultimate to change the pace of this game. And this is not the first game that we've seen it from Xiaohu, and it's not the first game that we have seen this from RNG, but people still give him this champion. And when he gets the champion, it doesn't matter if he's dealing the damage or hard carrying or not, he is so cerebral with his use of the ultimates, and RNG working around that fact, they achieve victory.
Sometimes their team fights look a little bit sloppy.